Well, remember, son, I hadn't been one since the 4th day of July, 1945. It's glad to feel Connecticut. But anyway, I flew on B-17S. That was the latest version at that time. It was known as low wing bomber. And all the armament on it was 50 caliber machine guns. There were 10 50 caliber guns on it, 2 in the nose, 2 in the top turret, 2 in the ball gun, 1 on each side of the waist, 2 in the tail. I had a crew of 8, which consists of pilot, co-pilot, navigator, radio operator, engineer gunner, ball gunner, and tail gunner. The engineer, engineer gunner flew part-time as a bombardier, pilot. It was equipped with a spray bomb sight, which was the latest thing back in those days for precision bombing. Now, these machine guns, each one of them fired, if I remember correctly, 268 rounds a minute. 10 guns, and that would give you 10 times 268 or 2,680 rounds of ammunition. And these turret guns, the ball and the top turret, had solenoids on them where you couldn't shoot your own plane. The gun wouldn't fire if it was fired at your own plane. Now, I don't remember how many bombers were in a squadron, but so many squadrons formed a wing. So many wings that had an echelon. And you flew an echelon, 3 echelons high, usually 10,000 feet, 20,000 feet, 30,000 feet plus or minus. So you can see with each one of those ships having 2,680 rounds a minute going out of there, they were awfully hard to knock down, and there was very few B-17 shot down by fighters. The B-17s that were lost, and the fighters were usually ones that had been crippled and had to drop out of these right formations we flew. You can't imagine how many hundreds of planes we'd have in there at one time. B-17 was called a flying fortress. Everybody on that ship had various jobs to do, and most other things, you had a camera. That was what they call a K4 camera, and it had a camera hole located in the waist of the plane. And during the bomb run, when we had our radio gear on, of course, we would hear them say bombs away, and that's what you pulled the trigger on that camera and took pictures of those bombs dropping and hitting. I've got several of those pictures, of course, which we got after the war was over. Gas tanks are located in the wings on it. They held 2,700 gallons of gasoline, if I remember right. The ammunition we had in these guns, they have ammunition cans located in various places throughout the plane, and they had long fuses of ammunition. And you just see a train of it all over the plane when you were firing. You see those things moving on. We carried in the bomb bay, they carried usually 100-pound jelly bombs. That was a jelly gasoline bomb. That's an incendiary bomb, usually made to set fire, of course. That's in planes that I flew there. It had other attachments where they could put the belly bomb bay gas tanks in there, drilled into the gas to make them longer range. And when they did, they mounted bombs on the wings. There wasn't as many of them, but there were bigger bombs. Very strategic bombing. They were very precision with the bombing due to this fairy bomb sight, which was in those days even the latest plane. Now, each gunner had a certain amount of duties to do. And you have to perform those duties no matter what kind of conditions you were flying under. We must remember, when we got to 10,000 feet, we went on oxygen, pure oxygen. And anything above 10,000, well, you couldn't breathe without pure oxygen. And also, we had weather to contend with. I've flown in weather 65 degrees below zero. Now, those planes were just inside and outside. There was no upholstery or anything, as you know, an airplane. They nose of it had an escape hatch. And the navigator and the bombardier usually went out, it followed by the pilot and co-pilot, they had to jump. The radio operator usually ran in, jumped in the bomb bay and knocked the doors open, fell through it. Then you had the ball gunner, he had his private escape hatch when he was in it, and this ball, he just pulled a little handle and the door flew off, he fell out, didn't have no choice. The waist gunner went out the side door, and the tail gunner had his private escape hatch. Now the tail was way back in the back. He sat there and had his two machine guns, and they were sometimes mistakenly called the stingers. The air actually called the stingers. That was not what the stingers was meant. But when you were flying fast, you could feel that tail revolving in the clockwise direction. I don't know how many inches it did, but it actually just turned in the clockwise direction. The tail in that thing did. We had no heating devices whatsoever in those ships, so we had to dress accordingly, and we would go out there with very few clothes or a few clothes we could get by with when we took off. Because the higher we got, the colder we got, and if we put our clothes on, flying clothes on before we left the ground, we'd sweat and we'd be cold in the air. So we usually wore long handle underwear, and overseas we had a kind of a self-heated suit. It never did seem to work. We had heated socks and heated gloves too, that never didn't want to work. So we put on the long handle and the wool army clothes, then we put on a flak jacket and the paracut gabardine coveralls, and then we had a leather flying suit with a sheath line on top of that we wore. And then we put our insulated leather flying boots with a sheath line, then all over our other shoes, our gloves, we wore silk gloves, then we wore leather gloves, then we wore a fleece-lined mittens. And of course we had a helmet with all the linings in it, and sometimes it would, sometimes it didn't have. We had other things caps because the helmet had to be on. We had a radio in it, we had boat mics that touched the boat to talk to. The helmet had snaps on it, and snapped the oxygen mask on with, we had both hands free. And the perfectly silk gloves, you couldn't touch any of that metal when you were in that extremely cold weather because your finger would stick to it and just pull off the bag. It was very uncomfortable to say the least. You could picture looking at the airplane, the nose of it was called 12 o'clock, the tail of it was called 6 o'clock, of course the left wing was 9 o'clock, and the right wing was 3 o'clock. This is where we got the message. If we saw a fighter in there, the first one to saw him would yell 6 o'clock high, 6 o'clock low, 3 o'clock high, 3 o'clock low. That's actually where the old television here got the terminology of 12 o'clock high. Machine gun, it's hard to be further familiar with them. We had to be able to feel foot, completely disassemble and reassemble that thing blindfolded. Because when we were flying, you didn't have an ordnance company there to prepare your gun. You had to prepare your own gun. Your also on the machine gun, where I mixed it fire 268 rounds a minute, you never fired over a 3-second burst. You tried to hold the trigger down and let loose longer bursts, 3 to 5 seconds, while the gun would get hot and melt, and then you were out of the gun, and didn't want that. We were always told and taught while we were going through training that B-17 was the best bomber that ever been built. And they would say you have to find absolute ultimate. They'll never build a better one. Today's standards are real antiquated. You got the verge of the point of being dangerous to fly. But they were a good airplane, and you take off in the morning. Over in England, while we take off at 10-second intervals, and they would literally blacken the sun. And we would fly 13 or 14 hours. Now, we have to do the best we could in the way of eating and so forth. We have what we call K4 rations when we were falling. We'd have to take a big gulp of oxygen and then take a bite of food, put our oxygen mask back on, and chew that food. Very boring. We had what they call walk-around models, but we usually were hooked up to the central oxygen system unless we got them knocked out for some various reason. I've forgotten the horsepower. It was 4 motor Germany with one motor knocked out. We could stay in there with two. And even if we got the turbine knocked out, we could fly back in. We'd have to be high, but we could fly clear back to England, Germany. Of course, we'd leave at 30,000 feet. Had no fighters or anything to contend with while we fly on a downward path all the way into Germany. Germany back to England. And the guy spiked me through this camera hatch while we were going to over Emirate territory. We flew out what you know as Christmas icicles. We had them in there for the boxes. And what this did there would just be civil with them. And what that would be doing would be messing up the enemy's radars, because those guns were operated with radar attracted to metal, and they would let these guns shoot below us. So, of course, going towards the end of the war, while the Germans got smart for that, and to shoot right through it, but there we had them through it for a long time. Right after, we all carried what we were flying combat escape kits. We had 3 books, maps, K4 rations, and I don't know what all. We had those escape kits. We carried them in the leg of our flying coveralls. Now, we also wore 45 automatics in the shoulder holster on there, and that was in case we got shot down, we'd have some sort of fire protection in case we attacked the enemies. Now, the usually the various members of the aircraft, of course, the bombardier was just that. He was the one that set off the bomb. Once we went in on a bomb run, the bombardier was complete control of the aircraft, and we did not vary it for any reason. Now, the navigator, his job was to get us there. He would take pictures, what is referred to as pictures on the star and the sun, and various other means of radio beams and signals that he could tell where we were at any time. Now, the engineer gunner, he was in charge of switching gas from one tank to another, balancing the loads to end the wheels were up. A few things I remember. He also operated the top turret in case of enemy attack. Radio operator, he was busy keeping in touch with everybody on the radio. He had several beams. He had to keep in touch with all those, and then for the navigator. The pilot and the co-pilot job was to fly the airplane, see it all, if anything they thought they wanted somebody to do. Tail gunner, he had it made. He sitting back there all by himself. He couldn't call in and out. The race gunner had various jobs to do, like take care of the camera, dump the tin foil, want to see if the tail gunner was all right, and help the ball gunner get in and out of his ball. The aircraft had several compartments in it. It had the nose compartment, the pilot area, bomb bays, of course. Had a radio room in it, the waist, the tail. The 17s were made out of the fuselage was aluminum, and it was silver for the latter part of the war, and they started painting them, and then after World War II started camouflaging them. The reason, the Army reason that if we polished that silver, we could get about X number of miles faster per hour out of it, and use less gasoline and everything, use that polish, something that let it drag enough air. You got to remember that this is for the days of jet aircraft. All these planes are propelled planes. The airspeed on them, if I remember, was around 380 miles an hour, which for today's standards is slow. The motors, as such on them, the airplane engines have superchargers on them to make them run into light air, and 32,000 feet is absolute ceiling on them. Today's 747s, the big commercial airliners, would probably make 3 or 4 of the 17.